Today we're going to make a quick video on things I dislike and like about my Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio. There's been a lot of misconceptions about this car, and I feel like right now they're pretty popular, so why not just make a video? Before we even get into this video, the first thing I want to talk about is the most common misconception about how unreliable these cars are. I'm almost at 100,000 miles and I haven't had any major service issues, thank God. All the other QV owners that I know also have the same story. If you take good care of the car, it takes care of you. And of course, that's if you buy a car with a really good service record and that's not beat up, because a lot of people buy beat up cars and then wonder why it has oil leaks or they can't make it past 70,000 miles without the engine turbo blowing up or something. Okay, now with all that being said, the first thing I don't like about this car is going to be the aftermarket scene, and I'll show you. Typically for a lot of BMWs and all these German cars, the saying goes, downpipe and tune and you generate more power. It's the same thing for this car, but the only difference is that instead of there only being one ECU, there's two ECUs, and it's a little hard to get into. So that's probably the biggest downfall, is that when you are planning to tune this car, the process is very similar but a little harder to reach. So back here you can't really see, but there's going to be one ECU, I believe, right there, and there's going to be another one in the back somewhere. They're not too hard to get into. Somebody could probably do it in their garage. I'm pretty sure a lot of the other QV owners that I know have done it in their garage. It's just the process of actually sending the ECU to get it tuned. I know a lot of BMWs, you plug in your OBD port, you sit in the car for like 15 minutes and boom, you're tuned up. This car's a little different. It's a little more hands-on. So yeah, that's probably the biggest downfall, is that it takes a little more time to tune, but you can still make around low 600 horsepower with just a regular stage 2 tune, which is ideal for this car. It's already pushing around 510 stock. And I'm making this really quick. The second thing that I don't like about this car is going to be how expensive a lot of the parts are for it. This is not really a German car, and again, I'm comparing it to German because the German cars are really popular right now in the city where I'm at, and I know these cars are gaining a lot of traction. But any type of part you're going to buy, it's usually only a genuine piece that you could put on the car, so it's going to be a bit more expensive than usual. For example, for my two rear rotors and the brake pads, I probably paid around $900 for the pair, and then an additional $150 for the labor. So again, that comes at its price. I know the German cars, you get it for a little bit cheaper. It's not too big of a deal. If you are buying this type of car, you kind of know what you're getting yourself into when it comes to price and performance and maintenance. And again, besides regular maintenance, I haven't really had any major issues, so that's probably the biggest plus. For things I like about the car, besides it being a Ferrari the private engine and 505 horsepower stock, etc., that's the basic info everybody knows. Little quirks that the car has is these little strips right here. As I'm making specific turns and certain angles, they actually light up the direction I'm going, so it gives me more visibility, especially at night. And I have 5% tints all the way around, so that really helps at night. I know a lot of the other cars don't have that, and it's something really small, but it does make a noticeable difference. One of my favorite things is just how raw and intense this car is. Once you put it on race mode, there's not a lot of features to really keep the car safe. And as crazy as that sounds, it's actually what makes this car what it is. Last but not least, my favorite thing about this car is how rare you see these on the road and how much of a smile I have every time I drive it. So my answer is yes, I will choose the Quadrifoglio over any M3.